Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians Cast, episode 561. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212. I'm with Connor Farley. What's up, Connor?
Hello.
John?
Hey.
Mike D?
Turlo rules.
No, he doesn't.
He does. He's better than fucking Adric.
No.
Yeah.
All right, so what were we
I can't believe
talking
you're even saying that. This is despicable. This will be my final show. Now
What?
that.
What were you getting into about, we were talking about Karen Gillan, right?
I think it's just me because I hate Moffat.
It's probably you.
I just want to attack. Fuck. Fine.
Well, no, I think we all at this point hate Moffat, so go ahead.
I don't hate him.
I don't hate Moffat.
I hate Moffat.
I just want to bash his... No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't hate Moffat.
Moffat needs to watch his mouth.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah.
All right. What was I going to talk about? Do you have the synopsis for Dark Eyes? No.
I'll find it.
All right. They have the Big Finish audios, and they have this big storyline with Paul McGann called Dark Eyes. Now they're up to like Dark Eyes 4, which a big part is his own. There's another master. That I think debuted. Correct me if I'm wrong. In Sylvester McCoy's Big Finish audios. And it was like a unit story too, I believe. So, that's the one thing I think I want to. That will probably be my first Paul McGann if I listen to the Dark Eyes series. Let me see if I can get. Yeah.
How are they reconciling this other master in light of the fact that we have Missy now? Is this master supposed to be before her?
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is that anything that's with Paul McGann is probably canon because
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
the whole point. Yeah, so if you're gonna go to watch Big Finish, like if you're gonna listen to it, you would listen to Paul McGann's because that's as close as canon as you're gonna get.
So feasibly, we could have a regeneration story at some point, like flashback.
For the master.
Yeah,
I guess they could.
To tie Big Finish in with series, canon-wise?
I guess he would go on from here and then regenerate into a child or whatever, and then become Professor Yana, I guess.
Well, no, because the child was the master as a child. So
right.
It would have been like the Doctor in Listen as a child before Hartnell.
Okay.
Right, so I've got the Dark Eyes.
Okay.
4, not 2. Part 1 is called A Life in the Day. The Doctor and Liv return to post-World War I London, where the Doctor meets Kitty Donaldson and Liv strikes a friendship with her brother Martin. But what mysterious force is hunting them? Second part's called The Monster of Montmartre. The Doctor and Liv's investigations bring them to Paris, where a monster stalks the streets. Part 3 is called Master of the Daleks. Now this is I don't know if you remember me saying that I wanted a Master/Dalek episode.
Right.
Where they're together. So this is like the perfect episode for me. The Master and the Dalek time controller have forged an alliance. History hangs in the balance, and this time the Doctor can't help. And then the final part's called Eye of Darkness. It's the end game. Truths will be revealed, and a hero will make the ultimate sacrifice.
Mm.
And I'm going to screen share with you the graphics behind it. Okay, so see that.
I don't know why there's a Fontar in there. I assume that's the monster of Montmartre.
Okay, so that's Dark Eyes 4.
Yeah. I need to listen to the other 3. I haven't listened to the other 3.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to review. I think that's the first audios we're going to review. It's the Dark Eyes.
Yeah.
home again. That's really interesting. Actually, there was a one Connor that second incarnation in Specimen Voice, Big Finish. It was with Unit. We gotta listen to that first,
Right.
and then we can jump into that. You know,
Yeah.
was there any news today from anything? Doctor
Not
Who?
from filming,
Really?
but it was revealed today that Dark Water received 19 Ofcom complaints from people, which is the all-time high for Doctor Who in its 52-year history now.
Wow.
Oh my God!
I wonder
Which means
why.
absolutely nothing because it's not going to change a thing.
It shows that they've done something right, because if people are complaining about something, it's clearly hit them hard, which means that it was fantastic writing. It is the only Moffat script that I can like defend without a fault, because
Oh, Dark Water? Yeah.
it is seriously a brilliant episode. You know, I like Deep Breath, and I liked Listen, and you know certain aspects of Death in Heaven, but you know for Series 8, that script was faultless to me.
Right, but then Death in Heaven was totally different.
Well, yeah.
That was just like, what the F? I don't understand how he can go with the second part and screw it up all the time. Every time he finishes off with a second part.
What he did is that because he didn't write a two-parter in like 2.5 years, is he wrote Dark Water as a prequel,
Right,
as a kind of prequel, which is ridiculous because you felt that there was no direct link as such. It was
right.
just like, you know, the second part, the middle and the end of this continuing story on from the prequel. It just felt like a prequel and a sequel, whereas it didn't feel like they conjoined well. If they conjoined well and he actually made the Doctor do something, he gave Missy something more to do, and especially the Cybermen, it would have been good.
It's like Pandora opens. I love that. And then Big Bang, it's like, what? I was like, oh,
So it seems like he's got good ideas, but he's not good at executing the denouement.
he can't
Yeah.
finish. He can't finish it off. It's like, come on, man.
Whatever he was smoking when he wrote Dark Water, he needs to smoke some more.
Whatever he did to pop that episode out, he's going to do again.
Yeah.
Because
'Cause
that
I
was.
don't see what's to complain about, because it was seriously flawless.
I told you, when he said, all right, we're going to hell, I got chills. I
Yeah.
was like, get the F out of here. If you could do that, immediately, the whole show completely changed for me.
The thing that
I,
made
I didn't
that
know what was happening.
The thing that made that episode was actually the music, because you could hear Missy's theme several times, and in the scene where the Cybermen were marching out of St Paul's Cathedral, and you could see the Doctor running down that pathway, like he's literally screaming at everyone to get out of the way, you know, and then you just see Missy at the end, and then she reveals who she is.
That was like one of the greatest things in Doctor Who.
Yeah,
Everybody was at the edge of their seat. They're like, they couldn't breathe. And their facial expressions were ridiculous. Like, when he just turned like completely white when he found
yeah,
out who she was, and she just played it off like she got off on it. Like she
yeah,
literally got off on it, like that, and he's just like.
yeah.
But then they continue it, right? And they don't even show, like she says that, and they don't even show her face when she mentions it. It's like the whole thing was like a hodgepodge that happened, and then
They
she's
don't
talking.
actually show his reaction, like after the facial expression.
Right, they
They
don't.
just skip to him, like, you know, with the black cloud and stuff, like, you know,
Yeah, she's
19.
like 50 pounds or 50 quid. I'm like, what happened? It was like
And
she's.
she's like, yeah, and someone asks her, and she says, well, I'm Queen of Evil, you know.
It
But
was
the
just
doctor,
dumb.
yeah,
It was like you have them where you want them, and now units coming in like they're cool. and she's just allowing them to come out there like without blasting. And it's just like Osgood's doing her thing and Kate Stewart's doing her thing.
Yeah,
Starting to tickle.
there were faults to Death in Heaven.
I don't know what the hell happened with that to Evan. It's ridiculous. And then what was that Macarena at the end or whatever? Move left, move right.
Well, they were doing
the.
they were imitating the things
I
on
know.
airplanes, weren't they? Yeah.
That was just stupid, though.
Yeah.
That was just stupid. But you know what it is? There was ultimately no purpose for it. Like, you had the whole army. You did nothing with it. Like, what was the purpose? Here you go, Doctor. Thanks. Happy birthday. I'm like, oh, that was bad. It was almost as if he didn't write it himself and somebody else finished it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like it was as if a famous musician or like a singer or something didn't finish the song and they had to add all the crap to it and it's not as good.
Mm.
And like would that be his vision? Would that be something else? No, that Death in Heaven was just crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Mike?
I don't remember that much about watching that episode, to be honest with you. I mean,
It sucked.
probably so. Maybe I was blocking it out.
Mentally blocking it, probably. I don't know. I tried to, but I watched it like, I don't know, what, 10 times? 12 times? Still don't like it. If I watched it 50 times, I probably wouldn't like it. But, here's the thing. Missy's going to appear in Magician's Apprentice and Witch's Familiar. That's not going to probably be a final appearance. She's probably going to appear in the last two episodes, too. No problem? Think?
There's questions about why she's actually coming back so soon. Because that's ridiculously soon. We've never seen anything like that before.
I knew they were doing that. I knew he was doing it. Because right away, he saw everybody take to that, and he was like, oh, absolutely.
I knew that she was going to come back, but I just didn't expect to come back
You
right
didn't
away.
think she was going to come back this season.
I did.
You thought she was going to take a break, right?
No, it was Albert that thought that. I always thought she was coming back in Series 9.
Okay.
Just not that soon, like end of series maybe, like they normally do.
Right.
Not in the first, because we never have the Master in the first episode. We never have the Daleks in the first episode of a series, apart from Series 7, which was shit. So,
Well, I don't know. John, anything?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen this episode, so yeah, I don't have much of an opinion on it.
But you're a fan of Master, though.
Yeah, I like Master.
The Master.
The Master.
Master. Yeah. Now, it takes, what, 3 weeks to film an episode?
yeah,
And then 2 weeks to do the special effects?
something like that.
Yeah, so they've been filming one episode this week. Next week. So by the end of March, they'll have one episode in the can of the new block. Right?
Well, I don't know if they're filming an episode this week. At the moment, no news.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you, because you know what? They can't be filming an episode, because I don't know, for some reason I'm on my Instagram, right? And Jenna Louise Coleman says she's in New York City.
Yeah, she's at the Cinderella premiere.
And I'm like, how the hell is she in New York City?
Well, people do that all the time. They can film around her.
Right. So how long is she? First of all, I wish I would have known that sooner. But how long is she in New York City, and where is she in New York City?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. It's
If
like
I stalked her, I might have been able to give you a definite answer to that, but I don't stalk Jenna Louise Coleman.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
If you do end up seeing her, you know what to do with her. Hint, wink, wink. Yeah.
I just saw a tweet from Colin Baker said, "Love being directed by multi-talented Louise Jameson. Big Finish today. She directed him.
She's been a director for Big Finish for a while.
Wow." He says, "And lunch is imminent. Perfect day." All right, so Colin Baker had a great day filming.
A good lunch.
Good lunch, yeah. Okay.
He's coming to the end of his time at Big Finish.
Yeah. They're filming the final episode or something. The final six Doctor adventure, I think.
Yeah,
Right.
something like that. Yeah, we need to get into Big Finish, I think. We need to start doing reviews.
I know. I did one before, The Light at the End, and Charles Vallier. I think I did.
Right.
Well, I did on before. I could do it again, but yeah. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Mike T?
Nothing on my end.
I know it's a short news day, guys. I'm sorry, but I still like to pop out to the Whovians cast every now and then, which is probably like every day or every day. But we are going to attempt the Ambassadors of Death, I believe, on Wednesday night. And then I think on the weekend it's going to be Inferno. You know. So that's the plan anyway. You know. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can just get through Ambassadors of Death. Yeah. See what happens.
Well, that's Connor's favorite episode, so.
I know. That's why I emphasize it that way. Yeah. All right, gang. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye for now.